What's up, everybody? Just chilling, doing right stuff.
Cast Torment. Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark. Jody has cast Cure Good Curse. Job. Bulwark of Order has worn off. Jules has cast Cure Good Job. Worn off.
So, our Ranger was doing 256 trillion. So that's fun.
Success. Good job.
He has since dropped to 150 trillion only.
Blasphemy has worn off. Nebius has cast Cure Good Curse. Job.
I'm doing 24 trillion. Not sure what I was doing at the start.
Success. Good job. Bulwark. Blasphemy has worn off. Success. Good job. Bulwark of Order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Success. Has cast Cure Good Curse. Job. Success. Good job.
$20.
Blasphemy has worn off. Jody says
had other
Cure Good Job.
DPS as high. Doing. We had more, more people doing over 100 trillion.
Blasphemy has worn off. Success. Good job. Bulwark. Success. Good job.
Field Medicon.
Blasphemy has worn off. Jules has cast Cure Good Curse. Job. Blasphemy has worn off. Shadow Knight's furor has worn off.
Blade of Vivid Dreams. Alright, so that was easy. The Thundering Steps. Jolene, 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 Jolene. So I'm thinking like, we doing. I don't know, some sort of what am I trying to say? Like a ground beef and ramen, so kind of like a kind of like what do you call it, yakisoba, but I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll see. I got some ground beef thawing out, so we're gonna see how that goes. Whose horse is that? Doing a lot. Straight up just...
Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark of Order has worn off.
Oops. If there is
Blasphemy
one
has
to
worn off.
fight Oopsie on accident, this is the one.
Blasphemy has worn off.
God dang. Look at that flurry multiplier, that's nice.
Bulwark. Bulwark of Order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off.
Okay.
Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark.
Well,
Bulwark
proof
of Order
that
has
we're
worn
kind
off.
of overdoing it, I think. Most of the time.
Blasphemy has worn off.
Mm-hmm. What now? Sinking sands. We're doing the weapons to get the tier 5 weapons for the gold thing. Basically, we worked it out, and we do need some tier 5s, so we basically got all the quests for the tier 5s, and we're doing all of them. So there it is. That way, we'll have everything we need. And as you can see, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take very long to do. I will need to go through and get all of these. Before they go away. So, currently, what do we got? Oh, you know, just to mess with you. EC Terramar Bristlebane, Aurelicy Mar, and Brelcerilus. I think we're gonna do basically the rest of those. I've already done the Nasty Soul. And honestly, I have so many of them that if it doesn't work, then I'm honestly not worried about it. So. Pet tanker. That'll work. But a real tank's better. Well, like Bronok could. Head over where? I'm gonna go put things away. Obnoxious. Yeah, I'm back. Refilling the bottle. Water bottle. Sure.
Cast Torment.
City mines up.
Bulwark. Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark of
There's a lot
Order
going
has
on
worn
there.
off.
Messed that up, but it's okay.
Blasphemy has worn off.
I was thrown very interestingly across the
Blasphemy has worn off.
map.
Success. Good job.
Ah, I see. I didn't actually cast it. That's weird.
Tanashios has cast Good Cure Curse. Blasphemy has worn off. Shadow Knight's Cure has worn Good off. Job. Bulwark. Truths has cast Cure Curse. Bulwark of Order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Success. Good job.
That was fast.
Blasphemy has worn off.
There must be a no hostiles. Where's the like move while?
Vivian's has cast Cure Curse. Ilia's defiled Moppets has cast Cure Curse. Jules has cast Cure
Good
Curse.
job. Bulwark.
Bulwark of Order has worn off.
Success. Good job.
Jodi's has cast Cure Curse. Zenfeir Yaz has cast
Good job.
Cure Curse.
Success. Good job.
I don't know how to turn that off. I'm sure it's under something weird.
Success.
Blasphemy
Good job.
has worn off.
Probably multiple stacks of that on one person.
Bulwark.
Bulwark of Order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Vivian's has cast
So
Cure
much
Curse.
stuff going on. I don't care.
Ilias
about.
has cast
Good
Cure
job.
Curse.
As far as like
Blasphemy has
things
worn
I
off.
just haven't done. Like care about and that. All right. How do you get rid of first-person body movement while attacking? Alright. Alright.
Blasphemy has worn off.
It's kind of ridiculous. They're being ridiculous. Audra. Minor. Hmm.
Cast
I
Torment.
just threw these together.
Bulwark. Bulwark in 3 seconds. Bulwark of Order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off.
To the east.
Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off.
Alright. Alright. Now I can finally drink my drink.
Blasphemy has worn off.
I don't think so.
Bulwark. Bulwark in 3 seconds. Cast synergy. Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark. Bulwark in 3 seconds. Bulwark of Order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark. Bulwark in 3 seconds. Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark of Order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off.
Nice. Yeah. That's initiate. N-I-N-I-T. Yeah. She was the one who said it. You dumbass. Darkwood. Go into the Frost Sea Fang. Oh yeah. Sea Fang Frost. That's what we're doing. Yes, FFS, yes. Yeah. For Frost's sake. I'm here. Huh. Oh, a warm pair of gloves. What is this? You guys were talking about this. The status. Definitely. Yeah. Well, I like doing all the quests, so I'll pick that one up. Hell yeah, man. Like, 3 days till the expansion. I'm excited. Hmm. All right.
Cast Torment. Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark. Bulwark of Order has worn off. Success, good job. Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Vivian has cast Cure
Good
Curse. Blasphemy has worn off.
And Nightcrawler.
Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off. Bulwark. Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark of Order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off.
Hmm. What a derpy lion. Still looks derpy.
Cast Torment.
That was pretty good. That was a good radio.
Bulwark. Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark of Order has worn off. Vivian has cast Cure
Good job.
Curse. Blasphemy has worn off. Success.
Ooh.
Good job.
Look at Trans outdoing Phony. That's crazy.
Blasphemy has worn off.
It's super cool if Joust worked.
Zenfarios has cast
Good job.
Cure Curse. Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off. Blasphemy
Bulwark.
has worn off.
Yeah, we're We're kicking it today, or right now.
Nebius has cast Cure
Good
Curse.
job.
Bulwark of Order has worn off.
Doing good damage.
Blasphemy has worn off. Vivian has cast Cure
Good job.
Curse. Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark of Order has worn off.
Hopefully that fixes. I accidentally hit it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. J&J.
Success. Good job. Blasphemy has worn off. Shadow
Bulwark.
Knight's Furor has worn off. Nebius has cast Cure
Bulwark
Curse.
of Order has worn
Blasphemy
off.
has worn off.
Derpy looking lion. Snoop Lion. Yeah, man. I'll go look at, see if I can clean up my bags a little bit. I think there's some stuff that I can put down in the house. I put in the, I got some house items sitting in my stuff. I can get rid of those. These aren't gonna matter really tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but like in a few days. So I'm not super worried about it anymore. I've done plenty enough miracles. Go. Got all that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Or that. I don't need these anymore. I've already got replacements and stuff, so those are good. This one I do need. I think I'm good with that. I think I'm good letting that one go. Nice. Send me to the rally point. Alright. Cleared that out a little bit. I didn't realize I had so many of these. Don't need that. These aren't really going to matter here soon. Yeah, that thing's terrible. I don't know. I got plenty of overcap on that. Well, actually, that might... There's... I don't know. It's too... unpredictable. uh. Do those stack? Hey.
Cast Torment. Grab seaweed. Add up. Bulwark.
There we go.
Bulwark of Order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Add up. Grab seaweed. Bulwark. Bulwark of order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off.
Sharks all over the place.
Blasphemy has worn off. Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off.
From the edge and I'm thinking, maybe 6 feet. It's so far down.
Blasphemy has worn off. Add up. Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark. Grab seaweed. Bulwark of order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Grab seaweed. Blasphemy has worn off. Add up. Bulwark. Vladislav bounce back death save. Bulwark of order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off.
Vladislav's.
Blasphemy has worn off.
Yeah,
Blasphemy has worn off.
Dune. Lightly dark wood. Mm-hmm. And she looks pretty cool too. The Valkyrie. I tell you what, when I die, that's the Valkyrie I hope that shows up. But, you know, you have to die in the battle to go to Valhalla, so. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I've never done this one. Nightmare-inducing Great Axe. Yeah, this one, I really wonder about these that only have like a two-hander and a wand. Like, what are tanks supposed to do? I see. Yeah. Yeah, of course, yeah. Right click on somebody in your group. $50. I was gonna say, I was like, I need to start messing with weapons now. There still was the one that was with, here's one. Makes sense, it's a newbie zone. 50 people maxes out the zone. I know we killed her a few times. Well, in previous expansions. She was with the lady that was getting all the Infinity Stones. I don't remember her. Yes. That's the one. Yeah, Thanos. Yeah. Lanos. Yeah, that's what it is. And I know she was a pain in the butt during that raid. That's gone. Doke.
Cast Torment.
That was nice. Good ready up.
Blasphemy has worn off. Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off.
There you go. Nice. Ooh! Get it, Amelia. I can't see the boss.
Blasphemy has worn off.
There we go. That kind of shame.
Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has
face.
worn off.
Must be a wall there.
Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off.
She's really big.
Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off.
Somebody's gassing.
Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off.
Scare? Scare?
Blasphemy has worn off.
Nasty bad.
Blasphemy has worn off.
Good to know. Lesser Fadar. Remember when this was new? So Brel Cyrilus. Oh, actually, I think Therastul was actually one that I needed, so yeah. Well prepared. Oh. Huh. My well prepared buff is on without me having to do anything. Yeah? Okay. That might be it then. Yeah, it was not applying. That's dumb. Kara is the best Shadow Knight, and I'll show you why. All right. So there's a racial Feral Rage, 50% in movement speed, 50% speed before it. So you get that level 1 perfect, right? It doesn't show here, but you have safe fall. You can fall from whatever height, and if you level it up. You have tracking innately. You get that at the beginning, which is really super helpful, especially when you're starting to play, to find people you need to find and stuff. So that's really good. And as a Shadow Knight, you have a power feed that you can cast. So you can pretty much turn on sprint, and it's I think like 40 something, like you get it or whatever. So you can turn on sprint, and the power feed ticks, so it will counteract the power drain of sprint. So you can use sprint as well for in combat, another 50 in combat movement speed, and then this will come around 120 or so, like that, 125. It gives the group like 50%, well, whatever the level is, but it'll give the group a percentage of movement speed, and then it's also affected by vampiric, but that's a little in the weeds. But as far as race, Kara is definitely the clear winner for so if you're looking for also the Sarnax's neat, but they don't super have a whole lot of I did a race video, so if you want to look at it, but Kara is definitely the most all-rounder of the classes, or of the races rather, for the class. So but yeah, pretty much everything else you can make up with items, like tinkered or whatever. Redemption of Failures is a res, so everybody can have a res. Cool, yeah. You can do, of course, the Call of the Tinkerer, which is teleports you to a person in your group while you're in the same group. That's the other thing. Shadow Knight has evac, but you can also run Gnomish Safety Recaller, which is also a evac. Mine is unlimited. They're not unlimited anymore. I just happen to have an old one. You can also get I run wherever it is. I run this Gnomish, Reliable Gnomish Pacemaker. It is a death save, but it's like a 25% chance for a death save. But it's not bad. It's not bad. So, definitely worth having on you. You can just make a whole bunch for super cheap. Never, it lasts for like 2 hours or whatever, and if it procs, it procs. If it doesn't, it doesn't, You also get your own death save as a Shadow Knight. I mean, Shadow Knights are so versatile, it's amazing. It's wonderful. I didn't cast all my stuff.
Cast Torment. Jodi's has cast Cure Curse. Iulia's defiled Moppets has cast Cure Curse.
Don't worry, the Moppet will pick it up.
Cast Synergy.
Jesus, I think she's
Bulwark of Order
rooted.
has
I think
worn
that's
off.
what's going on here.
Blasphemy has worn off.
For when you get to 100, you can pick an Ascension. I would say go
Blasphemy has
Geomancer.
worn off.
And there's a very specific reason why. For one, you get Xenolith, which is a good one. It will be affected by Bleed Through, which is the ability for
Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off.
for attacks to go through wards, a percentage. But that's fine. But the biggest one is Obsidian Mind.
Cast
And
Synergy.
Obsidian Mind, it makes you cast everything at
Cast
the
Synergy.
maximum
Blasphemy
amount.
has worn off.
So, like, if you have an ability like
Iulia's defiled Moppets has cast Cure
somewhere
Curse.
in here, like yeah, okay. So, like this one does this to this amount of damage. So it will make all of your abilities cast at the maximum thing.
Bulwark.
So that's that's the best one. And there's
Blasphemy
also
has
a
worn
few
off.
other ones that
Bulwark of Order
require
has worn off.
like this one, Geotic Rampage. You can cast it and then cast your other Geomancer spells, and you have to be hated by your target to get the extra damage, which as a tank you usually are, so it's pretty good.
Blasphemy has worn off.
And honestly, though, Geomancer spells don't quite do a whole lot of damage. This one does. Erosion too, because of the combat mitigation reduction. I like that one. I'm stuck.
Truths has cast Cure Curse.
I'm hard locked onto. Jesus.
Blasphemy has worn off. Has cast Cure Curse.
Zealous Smite broke the damage. Oh, here's
Shadow
here's
Knight's
another
Furor
thing as a
has
Shadow
worn
Knight.
off.
Alright, so eventually you're going to get Chaotic Blade, which is a prestige here. It's a really good one. It heals the group for 15%. It dispels the group hostile effects. It heals you for a percentage, like 7 to 8.6%. And then another 5%. It's huge. It's just really big. Zealous Smite. That's another one. But all of these, what they have in common is that all of these dispel. And so does Crusader's Judgment. So they dispel the group. So you want to, like, here you, oh, Bristlebane, that's where we're going. But yeah, the, yeah, they can't. So I turned off Discord because sounds, because they wanted to, they didn't want to be heard during the streams. So I turned that off and did individual sounds or whatever from the game. Let me actually make sure that those sounds are still working. So Discord is Discord and whatever, so it's off. Yeah, Discord is off. Music is off. Guild Wars music is off. Interesting. Oh, it's media player. Well, that can go on. Oh. Mm-hmm. Ah, that's why. That's why I don't have any sound from there. That one was actually turned down. Okay, so that's good. That may actually continue to work now. Or actually work now. Does this work? Let's try. Yes, that's a game capture. Cool. Sweet. But yeah, there's just so much that Shadow Knight does. I love it. I love Shadow Knight. Oh, also, crit bonus and fervor overcap are really big. Now, like once you max out, so there's like you get the ability to feign death people. It's much better to convert it to Mortal Embrace and then use that because you can actually. It's like a 13-hour thing, but it only lasts for the zone or whatever. But you can actually cast it on every member of the raid that you're in or group or whatever. You just have to wait for it to come back up, and it takes a decent amount. But like it'll come back up every time your ready up comes up. So like every 80 seconds. So like it's not terrible. You can as long as nobody dies or you don't die in the group, you can eventually get it on everybody in the group before like the first boss is done. Really, most of the time. Unless you're just blasting through the bosses, then it's probably not even worth putting on. Yeah, so this one's fun. So I take it I'm just gonna take the death. There's a tank swap in there. Yeah, that works. Yeah. So this is a specific time where you definitely want provocation. Because the cool thing about provocation, yes, oh yeah, yeah. So the cool thing about provocation is that if you drop, so right now you see here, so this is increased threat priority by 2. If you cast this, it decreases your threat priority by 2. So it's a really nice, and it also adds like rescue still works, but like this one is changed to 0 positions. So you can, if you're the off tank or whatever, you can cast that, and you don't have to really worry about it unless you cast rescue. So that gives you one that you can, if you have that off and you need to get aggro, you can use your touch of death and stuff like that. So this is touch of death is actually really nice. You can use it as a force taunt, but you can also use it to, if you're gonna get one-shotted, you can use it to block the one shot.
Cast Torment.
Alright, so we're force taunting that one. We're going to do that. But of course, like, when you start out, you won't have all these abilities. It'll actually be quite a while before you get
Blasphemy
these
has
abilities.
worn off.
So I would actually do, like, the
Bulwark.
agnostics once you hit, I think, 20 or whatever. I would run agnostic
Jodi's has
dungeons.
cast Cure Curse. Tank Swap.
Thanks.
Bulwark of Order has worn off. Defiled Moppets has cast
Well.
Cure Curse.
Yep.
Blasphemy has worn off. Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Iulia's Defiled Moppets has cast Cure Curse. Bulwark. Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark of Order has worn off. Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off.
Croc.
Blasphemy has worn off.
Strong hand. Yeah, right.
Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off.
Yeah.
Bulwark. Blasphemy has worn off.
Oh, that's interesting.
Bulwark of Order has worn off. Shadow Knight's Furor has worn off.
There was a girl named Sophie, not the one we
Blasphemy
know,
has
but,
worn off.
On Skyfire. She was a quadriplegic, and she played EverQuest with what's called a suck and puff. They don't actually even make it anymore. But she would blow into it for the left click and suck for the right click. And then... yeah. And she would use her tongue. There was like a little mouse mover thing that she would use her tongue to move that. And yeah, she would top DPS. I think she was Kanji. All she needed was somebody to follow. Yeah. A lot more complaint. I played with a girl like that and never requested. Yeah. Yeah, that's an AQ. Yeah, she might have been the same one. Yeah, she's been playing a long time. Definitely, if you're looking for a good guild to get into, getting into Match Duel as a server, and then getting into Keepers of the Oak. They've been here for a long time, and definitely a solid guild, good people, all that kind of stuff. And I should probably repair. Mm-hmm. Charge. This will be fun. So we're gonna eat the joust, so this will be fun. Just realized I put away my pain links in the house, but I'm good.
Cast Torment.
Let's go gear on. Yep. All these rules, man. Not sure if I can live like this with these rules.
Bulwark. Jody says cast Cure Curse. Good job. Bulwark of Order has worn off.
The one thing I would suggest for Shadow Knight
Blasphemy
is that
has worn off.
Starting City, Freeport's fine.
Cast Synergy.
Yeah,
Cast
Freeport's
Synergy.
fine. It's a good city.
Cast Synergy.
And most of the events, the main events, while they do sometimes happen in other cities as well, Kinos and Freeport
Vivian says cast
have
Cure Curse.
most of the stuff. So Freeport's a good one to start in. because Shadow Knight you don't have a choice. You have to be evil. So so
Blasphemy has worn
there
off.
are they've made it so that many things are fine. Like but Shadow Knight and like Necromancers, Kanjis, and Paladins, those are locked to cities. Everything else, I think, is
Nebia says cast Cure Blasphemy has
you can
worn
do
off.
whatever. Sorry, I have to keep the water.
Bulwark.
Overlord's Outpost, yeah.
Bulwark
Overlord's
of Order
Outpost
has
is the
Joey
one.
says Shadow
Yeah.
Knight's Good job.
The Overlord is the
Blasphemy has
leader
worn off.
of Freeport. So yeah, it'll be the Overlord's Outpost. You can change city at any time. So it's not a huge deal. You can betray, but you would, if you betrayed, you can betray and then partially betray and then go back to, nice, same place. Then go back to a friendly
Blasphemy
city.
has worn off.
Oh. Anti-Onica. Alright, got another weapon. I think I
Blasphemy
might have all
has
of the
worn
the gold tiers done at 5 now. Yeah, I just bought them all. Why not? Mm-hmm. So these are all done. Mm-hmm. Fucking bitching about everything. Luckily, you guys can't hear them. In EQ 1, I did Muffin Quest to get my Ixar SK in Freeport. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Plane of Knowledge is when I stopped playing EverQuest 1. So that should tell you how long it's been. Basically 2004 is when I moved here and I stayed. Bleh. I think I'm supposed to have bounce back on, but I don't really have space for it. Chest, hands, finger, wrist. Interesting. Okay, I can just put it in wrist. These are kind of cool. That one's cool. I'll try. It was fast last time. Maybe I'll just stay in subtle and it'll bounce the whole time.
Cast Torment.
Okay, maybe I need to hold on for a second.
Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark. Bulwark of Order has
Yeah,
worn
that kind of
off.
works for him.
Success. Good job. Blasphemy has worn off.
Yeah, that works. Just bounce, bounce, bounce. It's just bouncing from person to person.
Success. Blasphemy has worn off. Curse. Success has cast Cure Curse.
Tell you what, we are definitely tank swapping.
Blasphemy has worn off. Bulwark.
Plagues, you probably want a hate drop. It's been on you a while. Okay.
Bulwark of Order has worn off. Blasphemy has worn off. Success. Good job. Shadow Knight's Fury has worn off. Good job. Vivian has cast Cure Curse. Has cast Cure Curse.
I learned today. There we go. Stayed in subtle the whole time. Me, Phony, and Plague bounced it around.
Blasphemy has worn off.
Alright, cool. Played in 1999 and went to WoW in 2004, returned to EQ in 2018. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I did WoW. I'm good with whatever. Where's Trans gone? Where are we taking the boat to? That's funny. So yeah, that's yeah. So I think tomorrow is going to be our last raid day of the year. Because January is round about when the next raids come out. So and the expansion, the new Shards of Destruction comes out on the 20th, so 3 more days. Basically 2, because today's basically over, so but 3 more days, and it will be on the 20th, so yeah. So yeah. So, alright, y'all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for our last raid of the year. And, yeah. And then we'll see you for all of the cool things. We'll be doing loads of streaming, loads of videos for the new expansion when it comes out. So, that will definitely be... Yeah, no problem. We'll definitely be streaming on the 20th, probably the whole day, doing all the things that we can do. So... Clock Cycle, if you want to go ahead and get in a guild, go ahead and Trans is on. Jody is well. Is Jody still here? She might be on. Yeah, Jody is on. JODY. If you want to see about getting in a guild, Keepers of the Oak is one I would recommend. They're great people. So you can do that on the. Yeah, we're also casual, but we do have a raid. We're like the casual raid guild. so but yeah, there's loads of people to help you and teach you things and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. See ya. Peace.